If you want to know the best comedy movies, you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 1980s.
Oh, you fat penguin! Fuck this noise, man!
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. The King of Comedy, 1982.
All right, you got the 6 weeks. I'll give you the 6 weeks. Don't bother me. I'll give you the 6 weeks. What can I say? You happy now?
The King of Comedy is a 1982 satirical black comedy drama film directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Robert De Niro, Jerry Lewis, and Sandra Bernard. Through its unmistakable impact on the Joker movie of 2019, The King of Comedy relives a renaissance in the modern 21st century. Following Rupert Pupkin, a passionate yet unsuccessful comedian, we witness how he slowly drives himself mad when his comedic talent gets rejected by his idol. What follows is a dangerous game for both parties.
Thanks, Mr. Pupkin.
Don't mention it.
Rupert! Rupert, who are you talking to?
Mom!
What is it?
Please stop calling me.
Number 9. The Goonies, 1985.
I went to this movie theater, hid the puke in my jacket, climbed up to the balcony, and then I made a noise like this.
The Goonies is a 1985 adventure comedy film directed by Richard Donner and stars Sean Astin, Josh Brolin, Jeff Cohen, and Corey Feldman. Despite being an all-time classic teenage adventure, The Goonies is still one of the most remarkable adventures to this day, since it inspired generations of movies and shows to come, including Stranger Things. We follow a group of misfit kids who discover an ancient map and set out on an adventure to find a legendary pirate's long-lost treasure.
Come on, our parents are worried. It's dinner time.
Yeah.
Why don't we go home?
Home? What home? In a couple more hours, it ain't gonna be home anymore. Come on, guys. This is our time. Our last chance to see if there really is any rich stuff.
Number 8. Ghostbusters, 1984.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Did you see it? What is it? We got it!
Ghostbusters is a 1984 supernatural comedy film directed by Ivan Reitman and stars Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Harold Ramis, and Rick Moranis. This rather charming, family-friendly adventure follows a group of friends who couldn't be more different, but who team up to form the Ghostbusters. When more and more supernatural events occur in the city of New York, the world's last chance before humanity could be wiped out in this charismatic joyride, it becomes clear that there is only one team to call when asking for help. Number 7. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986.
Don't make me stay home again. I want to go to school. I have to graduate in June, and I want...
Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a 1986 teen comedy film written and directed by John Hughes and stars Matthew Broderick, Mia Sara, and Alan Ruck. The movie follows a simple yet charmingly entertaining premise. A cool, lazy guy wants to pull out one last duck out before his graduation. So when borrowing, or rather stealing, a Ferrari and enjoying his youth in ditching school, he is unaware that the school principal is on his tracks, planning to ruin his school career in catching him.
The question isn't what are we going to do, the question is what aren't we going to do.
Don't say we're not going to take the car home. Please don't say we're not going to take the car home. Please don't say...
If you had access to a car like this, would you take it back right away? Neither would I.
Number 6. Back to the Future Part 2, 1989.
Hey, Doc, you better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Back to the Future Part 2 is a 1989 science fiction film directed by Robert Zemeckis and stars Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, and Thomas F. Wilson. This sequel to the infamous original time travel adventure throws Marty into a new adventure where he must prevent a series of events that could ultimately ruin the McFly name for posterity. Now traveling to the year 2015, Marty accidentally unleashes a new series of absurd yet charming events that make this sequel still worthy.
Wait a minute, Doc. What are you talking about? Now, what happens to us in the future? What, do we become assholes or something?
Oh, no. You and Jennifer both turn out fine. It's your kids, Marty. Something's got to be done about your kids.
Number 5. The Blues Brothers, 1980.
I want to buy your women, the little girl, your daughters. Sell them to me. Sell me your children. Maitre d'.
The Blues Brothers is a 1980 musical comedy film directed by John Landis and stars John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. This all-time classic is filled with some of the most iconic characters ever put to screen and formed generations to come. We follow Elwood and Jake Blues, the Blues Brothers, often called white men with a black soul and a heart for their stylish music and black suits. Together, they go on an absurd, over-the-top trip of music and adventure.
You, how much for your wife? Putting the band back together. We need you, man. We need your horn.
I can't. I really can't. We got everybody except Matt, Guitar Murphy, and Blue Lou, and we're getting them next. No way.
Number 4. The Breakfast Club, 1985.
Just doing it to get a rise out of you. Just ignore him.
Sweets? You couldn't ignore me if you tried.
The Breakfast Club is a 1985 coming-of-age comedy drama film written and directed by John Hughes and stars Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy. As one of the most funny and heartfelt insights into the lives of teenagers in high school, The Breakfast Club follows a group of teenagers, each belonging to their specific hierarchy in the school system. But as they spent a day in detention, the very different girls and boys discover they have maybe more in common than they thought.
I don't like my parents either. I mean, I don't get along with them. I mean, their idea of, parental compassion is just, wacko, Dork. Yeah. You are a parent's wet dream, okay?
Number 3. Hannah and Her Sisters, 1986.
You treat me like a loser. How? You never have any faith in my plans. You always undercut my enthusiasm. Not so. No, I think I've been very supportive.
Hannah and Her Sisters is a 1986 comedy drama film written and directed by Woody Allen and stars him alongside Mia Farrow, Michael Caine, Barbara Hershey, and Diane Weist. Smart, tender, and funny in equal measures, Hannah and Her Sisters follows 3 siblings who routinely meet each other to have a chat and tell the others what's new. This is where several plot lines emerge to tell stories of love, life, and infidelities. Over the course of the film, we learn that the 3 sisters are not so far from each other as it seems.
Did you ever get around to the poem on page 112?
Yes, it made me cry. It was so beautiful, so romantic.
I want so badly to kiss her. Not here, you idiot.
Number 2. Crimes and Misdemeanors, 1989.
This is terrible. What are you doing to me? This is supposed to be the profile of the creative mind.
Crimes and Misdemeanors is a 1989 existential comedy drama film written and directed by Woody Allen and stars him alongside Martin Landau, Mia Farrow, and Angelica Houston. The movie follows 2 separate stories of adultery with different title characters that manage to form a gripping end that comes together. While one follows a New York doctor who resorts to desperate measures to cover up his long-term adulterous affair, the other man fights an adulterous temptation while making his latest documentary on a TV producer.
These people are looking for something funny in their lives. They're not getting anything funny. You're giving them straight lines. Their lives are straight lines already. They're waiting for something funny.
E sentiamo come una creazione della nostra volontà attesa nello spasimo della vittoria.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
How do you know that they're really?
What are you saying? That they fake orgasm?
It's possible.
Get out of here.
Why? Most women at one time or another have faked it.
Well, they haven't faked it with me.
How do you know?
I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Stewardess, please let me handle this.
I've got to get
Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Penelope, do you realize where I've been since yesterday? They beat me up and stole my clothes.
Those men wanted to have sex with me.
Is this somewhere else,
One of
Louis?
them tried to bend me over this,
Number 1. Back to the Future, 1985.
Tell me, future boy, who's president of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Back to the Future is a 1985 science fiction film directed by Robert Zemeckis and stars Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, and Crispin Glover. This all-time classic family adventure is not only incredibly inventive, but pure joy. An exciting time travel adventure leads teenager Marty McFly on a mission to rescue his own existence in the universe. When accidentally changing the timeline so his parents never get together, he must reunite them before it's too late and his existence ultimately vanishes.
I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine that you invented. Now I need your help to get back to the year 1985.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.